Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to rank in a tier list all of the badges of the 92 league clubs, professional league clubs in England. And sorry if your club doesn't make it high on the tier list. This is my personal preference. We all have our personal preferences. So let's start with Accrington Stanley. I mean, it's not horrible. Um, Not personally that much of a fan of it. It's pretty outdated. I think Accrington Stanley could use something different. I don't like the oversimplification of badges these days, but Accrington Stanley need to update their badge a little bit, but don't make it too simple like some of the other badges we're going to go through. So I'll put it in neutral. Not horrible, not great. Bournemouth. I really like anything black and red. Bournemouth's is a sensational badge. I really like Bournemouth's badge. A lot of people don't. They think it's absolutely hideous. I don't know. Something about it I really like. I'm gonna go solid for Bournemouth. AFC Wimbledon, another solid badge. Very much like AFC Wimbledon's badge. Excellent. The Phoenix design. And it's really unfortunate what happened to the original Wimbledon FC. They were replaced with MK Dons. So yeah, that's kind of a shame. Um, Arsenal, solid. I'm not gonna put it in legendary. I mean, there's a lot of people who would put it in legendary, but yeah, I think it's great. It's a great badge. I'm not gonna put it in legendary because I want legendary to be my four or five absolute favorites out of the 92. Um, And speaking of that, Aston Villa are one of them. I love the gold lion. I love the light blue and maroon. I think it's a great color combination. I know their badge has been updated a little bit from this one, but it looks similar. It has the same lion. I don't know. I love Aston Villa's badge. I love it, and I think it's absolutely amazing. So Aston Villa are gonna be my first one that goes into the legendary tier. Barnsley. A lot of people don't like the Barnsley badge. I like it, you know? It's the badge of the city. I can't really tell you why, but I like it. I think it's solid. Barrow. I really like the arrow going through the B. Another solid badge, Barrow. Um, Birmingham City. I've never been a fan really of Birmingham City's badge. I know I just put Aston Villa's in legendary. I have no particular bias in that rivalry at all. Um, I don't know, a globe. It just looks like the logo for your local gym in the 1990s. Never been a fan of Birmingham City's badge, unfortunately. Great club though. Blackburn Rovers, solid. I mean, the rose is really cool looking. I mean, it's just a solid badge, all in all. I don't think many will disagree with that, unless you're a Burnley fan. Blackpool, love this badge. I'm gonna put it in solid as well. Anything orange. I mean, I'm a whole city fan. I think orange badges are absolutely awesome. Um, Bolton Wanderers, not a fan. I don't really like badges that have too much lettering and not enough of, the design. I like there to be a design, an animal, a person, a crest, something to symbolize it. I don't know, the BWFC, not a fan. I love Bolton as a club, but I'm just not a fan of their badge. Bradford City. Um, I'm gonna be neutral on this one. Not my favorite color combination. The rooster, it's mid. It's mid. Brentford. I like Brentford's old badge too, but I like Brentford's current badge. I think it's solid. Yeah, Brentford have an excellent badge. Looks really cool. It's not too simplified, but it's also not too busy as well. Perfect balance. Brighton and Hove Albion. I think it's neutral. It's just a seagull. Not really too much to it. Bristol City, I really think they downgraded a lot. I'm gonna say I dislike. I'm not gonna say ugly because those are the absolute worst ones. Bristol City's old badge with the gold unicorns was significantly better than their current one. So I'm gonna go with Bristol City in dislike, unfortunately. And I know I just predicted them to drop a lot, my championship prediction. So I'm not on the good side of Bristol City fans right now, but I have nothing against your club whatsoever. Bristol Rovers, the rivals. I really like Bristol Rovers badge. It's got like a Blackbeard type design. The Pirates, clear reference to Blackbeard, who came from Bristol, England. Um, really like it. Bromley, they're new to the Football League from the conference. Ugh, just not a fan. Not a fan at all. I think it looks terrible. Sorry, Bromley fans, if anybody's watching. Burnley. I actually like Burnley's new badge with the maroon, just the maroon and white better. Solid. I like Burnley's badge. I think it's excellent. A lot of people hate Burton's badge. I don't know. Black and yellow always works for me. I like the color combination. So I'm gonna say Burton. They're gonna go in neutral for me. I'm not gonna say I love the badge, but I'm not gonna say it's absolute crap like a lot of people do. Cambridge United. Not a fan. Just not a fan. I can't really tell you too much why, but it's just not a fan. Cardiff City. I liked Cardiff City's dragon badge better, and that will make a lot of fans angry because they are the Bluebirds. That is their nickname. Um, but I just really liked their badge with the Welsh dragon and then the Bluebird at the bottom. I don't know why. I'm probably the only one. Cardiff City fans all disagree with me because they hated that badge. Um, but I'm gonna go with neutral for Cardiff City's badge. Carlisle United. I love the dragons. Anything with a dragon is cool. So I'm gonna go solid. I think Cardiff City, Carlisle got a solid badge. Charlton Athletic. The sword is excellent. And anything with black and red, I'm a huge fan of. So Charlton Athletic, solid badge. Chelsea Football Club, always been one of my favorites. I'm gonna go legendary. I love Chelsea's badge. I love the blue lion. I think it's so iconic. I love how it looks so regal. It holds a staff. I'm always been a fan of the Chelsea badge quite a bit. So I'm gonna put Chelsea's badge in legendary. Next up, Cheltenham Town. It looks too much like a food brand to me, or like the logo of a grocery store. Um, Not even though it's black and red, I'll put it in neutral. Uh, I'll put that badge in neutral. On to Chesterfield. I'm sorry, Chesterfield fans. I just think this badge is just terrible. I just hate it. I absolutely despise this badge. It's the first one I'm gonna put in. I just don't get what it's trying to accomplish. It just looks terrible. I mean, I don't think I'll get too much disagreement on that. Colchester United, not a fan. Just is forgettable for me. Coventry City. I'm gonna put Coventry in solid. I think it's a great badge. I like the elephant. I like the fire and ice birds. I think it's really, really quite good badge. Crawley Town. I love this badge. I love the devil mascot. I think it's really cool. Solid badge. Crew Alexandra. Another badge I actually really like. Simple. I like the red lion. A lot of these it's just like vibes, you know. It's vibes, just the way you see it and the way it just pops out to your eyes. Crystal Palace. A lot of people would have this near the top. I'm gonna put it in neutral. Just my personal opinion. I think it's all right. I don't think it's as good as a lot of people say it is. Derby County. Love the Ram. Solid. Love the Ram badge. Doncaster Rovers. Another really good badge. I'm gonna put in solid. Not quite enough to make legendary, but it's solid. The warrior image I think is really cool. Everton, great badge. The Toffees. Fan of that one, but it's not quite enough to get in legendary for me. Exeter, neutral. I liked it without the whole badge behind it. Go neutral. I really like Gillingham's badge. Blue and black, good colors, good design. Southampton, another badge I really like. Just well designed, cool colors. The Saints, it perfectly represents the Saints with the halo above the ball. I think it's perfect. Fleetwood Town, not a fan. Just a bit boring to me. Fulham, A lot of people think Fulham's is boring. I actually quite like Fulham's badge. So I'm going to put Fulham in solid. Grimsby Town. Are they even in the Football League anymore? I don't even know if they are. Like this is just a list that is on here. I don't even think Grimsby Town's in the EFL anymore. I don't know why they're on here, but I'm neutral. Harrogate Town. Hmm. It's very modern, very new. I'm okay with it. I think it's solid. I like it. I like black and yellow, so Huddersfield, I like Huddersfield's old badge better than their current one. I'm gonna put it in neutral. I would have put their old one in solid though. And my club, of course, legendary. Hull City, let's go. Let's go. Legendary. I love black and orange. The Tiger's excellent. We obviously had that period where the badge was very much changing a lot under the Alum ownership. So I'm gonna put Hull City in legendary because it's my club. I love their badge. Ipswich, solid, great badge, really great badge. Leeds, it's solid. I'll admit it. I'm not a fan of Leeds United, but their badge is decent. Leicester City, another really solid badge. Foxes, just really good design, just easy on the eye. Leighton Orient, I'm considering putting this in legendary, but I think it's just going to be in solid. Lincoln City, people say it's ugly. I'm just going to say I dislike it. Not quite in the ugly tier. Liverpool. Their new badge is just a liver bird, but I love it. I love Liverpool's badge. The liver bird is such an iconic image, and I think it looks way better without all the extra stuff in the background. Just the liver bird, the way it is now. I'm a big fan of that badge. Of course, I think most people think Liverpool have a pretty sick badge. And another legendary badge, Sunderland. Sunderland, excellent badge. The black cats, just so iconic. The colors are beautiful. It's just such a well-designed badge. I hope they never ever change it. Luton, solid. Hatters, I like it. Man City, I like Man City's Eagle badge was so much better than their current one. I'll put it in neutral. Their old badge is way better. Manchester United, solid. That's close to legendary, but I'm gonna put it in solid. Mansfield Town, it's near ugly. I'm gonna put it in dislike. It's just ugly to me. Sorry. Middlesbrough. I kind of like Middlesbrough's old badge. It's a little different than this one. I'm gonna put it in neutral. Middlesbrough. Millwall, solid badge. Oh, sorry. And now my computer's struggling on me. There we go. Millwall, solid badge. MK Dons, what? Oh, horrible. Horrible badge. It just looks terrible. Um, yeah, so I have two in the ugly category, Chesterfield and MK Dons. Morecambe, just shrimp, not a fan. Just not a great mascot to me. Newport County, dislike. Northampton Town, I like it. I'm just gonna kind of rally through these final ones. I'm gonna try to be quick. Norwich, one of my favorites. Love the canary on the ball. I think it's an excellent badge. I do like Norwich's old badge a little better, but their new one is still solid. So Norwich going legendary. Nottingham Forest, I'm neutral towards it. Could be better, could be worse. Notts County, again, neutral. Oxford, solid. Love the Ox logo. I think it's excellent. Peterborough, another solid badge, in my opinion. Plymouth Argyle, eh, not for me. Not for me. I think the green's a bit ugly, to be honest with you. Portsmouth, really nice badge. Solid. It's iconic too. It's very a lot of history behind that logo. So Portsmouth going solid. Port Vale, neutral. Preston is one of my favorite badges. I always like badges that have that really classic imagery of like the city or town's crest. I really like Preston's badge, so I'm gonna put it in legendary. QPR neutral, even though the old one was better. This one's not horrible though. Reading neutral. Rotherham dislike. Salford, everyone hates them, but their badge is absolutely amazing. I mean, that is just sick. I love Salford's badge. Put Salford in legendary. Sheffield United, another really good badge. Put that in solid. Sheffield Wednesday. I liked Sheffield Wednesday's badge before this better, but it's still good. Shrewsbury, excellent badge. Newcastle United, great badge. Stevenage, it's okay. I'll go neutral. Stockport, neutral. It's a bit busy for me. Stokes, I've always disliked Stokes badge. I think it's really boring. Swansea, really good. I like Swansea's a lot. Swindon, not a fan. Tottenham, solid badge. Um, Tranmere Rovers, I like their old one better. Walsall, they're currently top of League Two right now. Not a fan of their badge. Dislike. I love Watford's badge. I love Watford's badge. I think I'm gonna put it legendary. West Bromwich Albion, great badge. Really cool looking. West Ham, dislike. Their old badge was better with the castle in the background. Wigan Athletic, not for me. It's a bit boring for me. Wolves is a solid badge. A lot of people would have this in the absolute top tier, but I haven't saw it. I really like Wolves badge. Um, Wrexham, Ryan Reynolds team. I'm gonna put Wrexham in solid. And then Wickham, really like Wickham's badge too. So there it is. That is my English football badges tier list. In legendary at the top, but I think they're the best logos are Aston Villa, Chelsea, Hull City, Liverpool, Sunderland, Norwich, Preston, Salford, and Watford. So that's it. Let me know if you disagree, agree. What badges you think are absolute crap that I've put in legendary. Um, and thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it.